What's going on YouTube? Today I'm going to show you how to make one of these two-piece cheese boards. Like I said, two pieces. Give a little twist. Magnets come disengage. You got your top for your cutting, for your charcuterie, your meats, your cheeses, any of that good stuff. And underneath you got everything you need. Everything's held in place with magnets. You got your little fork, your spoon. You got some tongs here so you can munch on your venison jerky. Got a bottle opener, got a wine stopper. If you don't finish your bottle of whiskey, that won't be a problem today. Anyways, let's get started. I'll show you how I make these. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and feel free to check out the website where I have some of these listed for sale. Alright, so I got a block of walnut here. It's probably a few inches thick, and we're going to start by basically sawing this right in half on the bandsaw. You want to make it so that one side is at least 1.25 inches thick. Here I'm trimming off the ends, squaring everything up. You can tell I desperately need a new blade on this saw. Anyways, you want both pieces to be the exact same dimensions. So this part is totally optional, but I want to add a little bit of epoxy resin to this, just kind of make it pop, give it a little bit of color. So I'm just tracing some of the grain on this wood, where I'm going to take a router and basically just route a small little groove going along the contour of this grain, and we're going to fill it with resin, like I said, just to make it pop, give a little bit of color. A little bit of sandpaper, just cleaning up some of these grooves, make the resin look a little better when we're all done. So when I routed those grooves, as you can see, I went off the base of the edge of the board, just so it'll look like the resin's running off the edge, just to give it a nicer look. You don't have to do that, but anyways, taking some Tyvek tape, just kind of sealing that off, just so my resin doesn't run all over. And I did the same to the bottom piece. I did it so that when the boards are closed, everything will match up and look like it's supposed to. And here I am, just poured my resin. I'm using some, it's called Oi High Blue, I think, from Eye Candy Pigments, and I ended up mixing in a little bit of Pacific Blue as well, but you can use any color you want. Once that's dry, gotta clean this up. I'm using a big belt sander to do that. You can do it by hand, but that's a royal pain in the ass. So I'm doing it this way. You could also use a planer, but that's going to take off a little more material. So I like the belt sander. It takes a little bit more time, but it'll get everything perfect looking in the end. Okay, now it's time to figure out basically where we're putting all these things here. So kind of just trying to lay them out, see where I want them, trace my little template, and then route out everything. So I got another video of me making some other similar boards. I'll try to leave a link in the description, but when I first started doing these, I routed out everything and learned that really takes a long time. And I don't have a CNC machine. So anyways, I learned that taking a Forester bit here and kind of just drilling out the area first and then going in afterwards with the router to clean it up seems to work pretty well, and kind of speeds the process up a bit. And here I am with the router. Again, if you have a CNC or a laser machine, something like that, probably the better route to go, but I don't have one, so I'm doing it this way. If you are going to do a router, my best bit of advice is go slow and do shallow cuts. Okay, if you're wondering, your palm sander is not going to fit in these little nooks and crannies, so a Dremel or something similar is what you need to kind of smooth out everything. Now we're putting the magnets in. This isn't something you really have to do, but I think it's a nice touch and holds everything in its place. Using a little Forester bit just to kind of drill out a little spot where the magnet then goes. You get these off of Amazon. I'll try to leave a link in the description as well. Now come the magnets for the top and the bottom. Again, just using a Forester bit just to kind of give a little bit of a recess out an area for the magnets. I put the magnets in the bottom piece, and then I used basically just a stainless steel washer on the top, and the two combined seem to do a real good job. You could put magnets on the top and bottom, but in all honesty, it's really not needed. And I also get these off Amazon. Again, I'll try to leave a link in the description. And just like that, everything goes together, snaps in place. You can see the magnets hold everything together where you can actually lift the top up and it stays in place. Kind of twisting it off seems to work best. And next thing, get a little bit of oil on this and we're about done. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed what you saw. And if you like one of these, you can always check us out on our website where I usually put these things up for sale. You can also follow us on any of our social media. We're on Facebook and Instagram.